The year 9 is just about up. The year 9 is for us to release, right? Releasing not just the system, but releasing the things that you've been holding on to. A lot of times you don't even really know what you're holding on to because we have certain vices that we use. Your vice could be smoking, drinking, sex, going to the club. Your vice could be hanging out with friends. Your vice could be sitting in the house, depressed, not wanting to be bothered with people, kind of thing. Um, excuse me, burp confirmation, but the vice is many, many things. And so it's all about facing what's happened when you was a child on up. A lot of times we get stuck on the surface, it's just literally like the table. It's like if your child or whoever, you spilt something somewhere and you don't get it up immediately, it gets harder and harder to get up, right? It's harder to clean it up. It's like now you got to use a certain spray, you got to use a certain scrub, or you have to throw it away, whatever the case may be, or you have to paint over it, whatever. The longer it's there, the longer it takes for it to clean up. Okay, and so that means you have to do hard work. You have to go harder. All right. With that being said, if you have been drinking, you have been smoking, you've been hanging out, you've been just, wanting to, you feel like you just need somebody in your life, you are running from yourself. Excuse me. You're running from yourself. These are things that you need to face, all right? Especially people that you refuse to face when you know you've done them wrong. You don't want to face them because you don't want to face yourself. I remember not too long ago, my siblings and I had separated for a while or whatever. And so we thought about getting back together. And I was excited about it because I love my siblings, So I was all excited about it, and we were looking up different things to do. We had set a date when we was gonna meet and everything. And then Spirit said to me, "You need to clear the rug before you start hanging out, because the same thing that happened before is gonna happen again, but worse." Okay, and so I told them, I said, "Hey." I want to hang out with you all, but we need to clear the air first. Like all the things that happened before, we need to make sure that, we touch bases on even why it even happened. That way we're not bumping heads again and we have a clear path for a better relationship. Honey, my brother told me that I was living in the past and he no longer lives in the past. He said that his therapist told him to leave the past behind him. I think he need a new therapist, but I'm not here to bash nobody. You feel me? You can never leave the past behind you. That means the past is sitting dormant. That means anything that comes around that even symbolizes some of the things that you've been through is going to trigger, and you're going to find yourself in a similar situation. And it could be worse, or it could be, the same or whatever. It's not going to be better, And so when he told me that he wanted to leave the past behind, I told him I respect it. Like, I respect that. If that's how you want to do it, then that's how you want to do it. But I can't move forward like that. And he said, well, I refuse to go in the past. And I said, well, I refuse to move forward, And so I told him I love him and wish him well in all his endeavors. And you know what he said to me? And I told him I love him. He sent me the do sign and he blocked me on Facebook. That shows that he needs to pull out. That indicated that showed that there was something that he's holding on to, that if we don't talk about it, it's going to eventually come out and it's going to be bad. That showed it right there. You see what I'm saying? You cannot move forward without cleaning up. You cannot get new furniture. You cannot put all new furniture. Wait, let me say it the right way. You have to clear out the living room before you get new furniture. If you get new furniture and you put it in with the furniture that you have, Not only is your shit going to be cluttered, but it's going to take away from the value of the new furniture. You understand what I'm telling you? It's going to take away. And all the dust and everything that had been accumulating on the old furniture is most certainly going to get on the new furniture. When what you should have done was cleaned everything up, mop floors, clean walls, whatever need to be done, and get it prepared for something new. You understand? I hope this helps somebody. It's time to get rid of the vice, all right? It's time to not only get rid of the vice, but it's time for you to face yourself. Put the vice down and face yourself. Good day to you.